Hey, this is Greg. What you're looking at is everything I plan to take on the 40K to Faraway Challenge.
First, I do still have a fanny pack. I know it's not the most fashionable thing in the world, but when I'm walking around, I do want something that I can get to stuff really quickly and easily. So I have some food in one pocket, tissues. I have some business cards in case I meet anyone who asks about the website. Some more food, and a wet wipey thing in case I get dirty. And then I have all the electronics in this bag that I need to get to easily. In addition to electronics, sunglasses. These are Bluetooth headphones. A small international adapter with just 2 USB prongs. Backup battery for my phone. Some cables. Pen. And let's see, glass cleaner. And a little thing of Altoids. Nix Altoids is way too big. Advil. Unfortunately, when I travel, I tend to use these a lot, so I want to have these handy right there. So that's everything in the fanny pack. Now let's look at the backpack. So this backpack I weighed in at 18 pounds even with the water bottle full. This is my butt pad. This inflates and it's gonna save my butt while I'm traveling. And on this side I have the Frequent Miler 40K to Faraway water bottle. So that's filled with water. I have to remember, of course, to empty it before going to the airport, which I messed up with that just last week and had to go outside of security and back in. Over here is a little bag attached to my backpack that has a pair of cheap over-the-ear headphones. I wasn't gonna bring these originally, but those in-ear ones just really hurt my ears after a while. So, since I'm going to be spending a lot of time on airplanes and everything, I've got to wanted to find a way to take these. So by strapping them to the outside of the backpack, I can fit them. So there we go. There's the headphones. These are cheap ones from Sears, but they work pretty well. Okay, so that's everything on the outer part. In here, in this little pocket in front. Actually, let me get to that later. Let's go to the big compartment. I've got 2 things of clothes now. So this is a shrink wrap bag where you put stuff in and you roll it to push the air out, and that makes it much smaller. So this has a whole lot of clothes in it. Got some old tighty whities, which I don't mind throwing away. So my plan is to wear those first and actually toss them out as I go. Then I have some boxers that are quick dry, so I can actually wash these and dry them if I have a place to hang them up overnight, or use a hair dryer. They dry quite quickly. Same thing with these t-shirts. So these are t-shirts that I'll do the same thing. These are quick drying. And I have an old kind of ratty t-shirt that I'm thinking, just like the old underwear, that stuff will be thrown away as I go. Here's a pair of socks that I got from a Delta One amenity kit. Again, same thing. After I wear these, I will throw them away. And then I have some small pairs of socks that I'm not planning to throw away because they don't take up much room, and they're actually pretty good. All right, so that's that. Then I have another bag with some clothes. All this has in it is a pair of jeans, and so I realized that I'm going to need to pack jeans because it's going to be something like 96 degrees in DC the day we're leaving, so I'm probably going to wear shorts that day. And so I needed a way to pack jeans. And the nice thing about having this extra bag too is I can use it for dirty clothes as I go if I don't have a chance to throw away or wash those other clothes. And then of course I have my computer. This is my Chromebook. And I've got an iPhone charger for US plugs. I have a backup phone, and this is going to be my Kindle reader. It's going to have all my books on it. It's going to have podcasts on it, has music on it, things like that. So that's my media player and backup phone. It has, I should mention, it has the Google Fi free data-only SIM in it. So I still will have full connectivity on that phone, so it'll really work well for me. Or it should work well for me if something happens to my primary phone. This is a bag full of extra cables. These are ones that are not in my fanny pack, but just in case I need extras, I have some extras there. This is the charger for the Chromebook. A backup pair, in-ear headphones. Backup pair of reading glasses. So that's everything in the big compartment there. That's sort of my clothes and computer compartment. Then I have the clothes compartment sort of overflows. I realized I also need a long sleeve shirt with me that I won't be wearing the first day. So I rolled it up into this little bag. The reason I rolled it instead of putting it in the compression thing is I'm hoping it won't wrinkle as badly as it did. I tested it last night in the compression pouch and boy did that wrinkle. So hoping that rolling it like that will help. We'll see. This is my entire, almost entire toiletry kit. So it has in it my eye shades, my toothpaste, my toothbrush, my comb, my dental floss, even Ambien, and some face wipes in case I'm not at a sink and I want to wash my face. Even a backup sewing kit. I don't know how to sew, but I think I could figure it out in an emergency, just in case my pants split or something likely like that. I wasn't gonna bring any liquids at all, but I do have bug spray with me, and I also have some hand sanitizer cleanser, so that'll hopefully keep me healthy. And then here's my kitchen full of food. So I've got nuts, I've got some protein bars. Now I like these Larabar protein bars. Nick mentioned trying a bunch of different bars, and he likes these Think bars, so I got a couple of those to try out. And I also like chocolate covered almonds, so I have those. The other thing, very important, these are my, this is my Starbucks instant coffee. I kind of like it. I'm surprised that instant coffee tastes so good, but it really does. And this is a spoon and fork and knife kind of reusable set. Okay. And some more like wipes, hand wipes. All right, so that's that. Anything else in here? Extra plastic bags, Ziploc bags, and a little packet of tissues. So that's like my pantry. All right. Now, going further into the backpack. This is my jacket. I discarded it in an earlier version of this. I had a rain poncho, one of those disposable plastic ones. This is actually a nice raincoat that I think actually looks pretty good on me. And I decided instead of that disposable poncho, I would take a nice little jacket that folds up almost as small as that other one. Okay, this is, I don't know, it doesn't take up much room, but it's, so I don't know for sure that I'll take it, but I probably will, because it takes up so little room. It's just a little extra bag, so if I pick up a bunch of leftovers somewhere and need a way to carry them, I've got that. This is from the film museum called the Eye in Amsterdam, which is really cool. If you get a chance to go there, I highly recommend it. This is something I forgot to show on the last video. This is my neck pillow. when I sleep. I look completely dorky with it on, but here's how it works. You blow it up. So just like 3 long breaths, filled it up. You attach the ends. Let me see, here it is. There's a little clasp that you attach over here. And trying to do this quickly. I didn't want to hold up this video for this stupid thing, but it's not that hard. Okay, here we go. All right, then the way it works, you could strap it to one of those headrests if you have that in an airplane, for example. But it also works to just put it over your neck like that. You fold your arms. I don't know if you could see that. You fold your arms, and then you can kind of sleep. So I tested this a number of times now. I've tested it in the car in Alaska when I went to Alaska with Rapid Travel Chai, and worked really well there. And then I tested it on the red eye home from there, and it worked okay on the airplane. So I can't pretend I was comfortable, but I did get some sleep, so it wasn't terrible. So I guess that's okay. Now I showed this last time, Friendly Suede. This is a sort of like a sheet that is you think of it sort of like a sleeping bag, but it's just a sheet. It's just sheet size. So this thing is huge, and I'm gonna not lay it all the way out. But anyway, so that's something I can sleep in. And here's a microfiber towel. And I saw Stephen Pepper had one of these as well. And this, it's a quick drying. It's not the biggest size. They come in lots of different sizes, so it's fairly small size, but still, I think it'll be big enough for drying me off. And a little pen. Okay, here's my doctor kit. So this has Band-Aids. This has things like cough drops and decongestant in case I get sick, things like that. And then I also have some loose medications so that I can get to more quickly, more Advil. These are actually pills for acid reflux in case I eat something that disturbs me. This little mint thing actually has in it 2 things. It has my ginger pills in case I need to prevent motion sickness at some point. It also has Claritin. I'm trying to take Claritin every day to just prevent any kind of allergies I might run into. Tums, again, in case I eat something that doesn't agree with me. Some sunscreen. And more Advil. Yes, I have a lot of Advil. Maybe that's overkill. What am I forgetting here? Oh, yes. So attached to the backpack in the back is another backpack. So I have this little tiny bag that opens up. Kind of wish my raincoat was this small, but anyway. So sometimes, like, if I'm gonna be going somewhere and I want to bring some stuff, but not everything, and I have a place where I can leave my backpack, then I can get this out, throw stuff in it, put it on my back, and go hiking or whatever, and I'm good to go. So that's pretty darn cool how small that is. I forgot to show one thing that's very important that's in my backpack, is my travel wallet. So this has my passport, my yellow card, a coin that just rolled out, and a platinum card. This is my, I'm sorry, this is yellow card. This is my like yellow fever proof of vaccination. And as I was about to say, very important, my priority pass card so I could get into lounges, and my platinum card in case That'll get me into any lounges, and some extra business cards as well. So just wanted to show that.
So there's everything I plan to take with me on the trip, except one thing, which is the gimbal stick which was holding the phone during this recording.